Direct News TV. June 24, 2023. Ukraine responds to Wagner mutiny in Russia with caution, hope. Kyiv, Ukraine. Ukraine's top military expert has said that Kyiv has to make a strategic, principled decision on how to benefit from the unfolding turmoil in Russia. One such move could be in order to invade western Russia to bypass massive defense installations on the 1,000-kilometer-long, 620-mile-long, front line in eastern and southern Ukraine, according to Lieutenant General Ihor Romanenko. Those who make unorthodox decisions and implement them will succeed, the former deputy chief of Ukraine's General Staff of Armed Forces told the press, adding that it was time to strike Russian forces in the back. Such a plan looked like a fairy tale just a day ago, but the panic and disarray in Russia as troops of the Wagner private military contractor march on Moscow may provide Kyiv with a perfect opportunity to deliver the least expected blow, he said. Ukraine's Western backers will, however, inevitably step in to dissuade Kyiv from such decisions to avoid Moscow's use of nuclear weapons, Romanenko added. Of course, our allies will meddle, will try to influence it somehow, in the let's not let something bad happen way, to avoid escalation, the use of the weapons of mass destruction, he said. Breaching Western Russia. The path to Western Russia has already been paved. The Russian Volunteer Corps, RVC, a group of fugitive Russian ultranationalists fighting for Ukraine, has conducted 3 incursions into Western Russian regions. They were backed by former Russian war prisoners who fight for Ukraine, as well as by volunteers from neighboring Poland and Belarus. On June 1, they crossed into the western Russian region of Belgorod to attack Shebekino, a city of 40,000, and seize the village of Novaya Tavlzanka. Tens of thousands of civilians fled Belgorod, and Novaya Tavlzanka became Russia's first area beyond Moscow's control. On Saturday, RVC had urged its supporters to get ready. The group's head, Denis Nikitin, wrote on RVC's Telegram channel that Wagner chief Yevgeny Prigozhin emerged from the processes of rot and decay in Russia. And what we have is an ambitious patriot, popular among people and servicemen, who has his own private army, the population demoralized by the prolonged bloody war and an incoherent government. Let's get ready. Nikitin wrote. Russia's weakness is obvious. While the top brass in Kyiv distanced themselves from the RVC's incursions, Prigozhin's rebellion caught them by surprise. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said, Russia's weakness is obvious and that the longer Moscow keeps its troops and mercenaries in Ukraine, the more chaos it would invite back home. And the longer Russia keeps its troops and mercenaries on our land, the more chaos, pain and problems it will have for itself later, Zelensky wrote. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it.